You swallowed and finally lifted up your head to meet his eyes. The pain and guilt was visible in his eyes, and you don't want to break him more. Although the decision was tough, it wasn't easy at all to make up your mind, but you tried. I will wait. He was looking at you without blinking because maybe he was not expecting this answer from you. A newly wedded couple who just got married a few hours ago are now in a room together already discussing about staying away from each other. You got up and walked near him. I will wait even if it takes more than that, but you have to give me a promise. You were already trying to suppress your tears. A lump in your throat was giving you pain, but you decided to stay strong. I will stay here, wait for you until you come back to me. But you have to come back to me. Promise me that you will never fall for any other woman and cheat on me, because if there's a possibility, then tell me already. So that I won't fall for you so deeply that it ends up breaking me apart. I'm okay with whatever you decide, but the answer should be honest and final. Jungkook was understanding your fear. It's not like he wasn't upset to leave like this, but the situation made it difficult. He held your hands in his before looking at you. Even if I assure you that I will come back to you, it won't give you any relief because promises are often broken. So I'm not going to give you a promise, but instead I'm going to take a pledge. This is like a test of our marriage, and we have to trust each other, because if we pass this test, nothing can break us apart. And I take a pledge that no matter what happens, I will not going to fail. I know I'm leaving you a lot of responsibilities, but I want you to decide what you want. But my pledge is with me. Believe me, if it wasn't for my career, I would have never gone. I have to fulfill those commitments that I did to myself. I want to give my family a better life. You swallowed before looking at him and gave him a soft yet weak smile. Then I'm ready to wait. As a partner, I promise you to support you no matter what it takes, and I never break my promise. He hugged you. Thank you so much, and I'm assuring you that I will never let your beliefs and efforts go to waste. I love you now and will forever. Ryan, what are you doing? Come here, Jungkook is on a video call. You came out of your room before walking in the living area. Why are you not answering your phone? She said, turning her attention to you. I guess my phone is off. You sat beside her and Jungkook was on a video call. I called 6 times. Sorry, I forgot to charge my phone. Mrs. John knew you guys won't talk comfortably, so she decided to leave you guys alone. I'll go and check what to cook for dinner. You guys talk. She gave you her phone and left from there while you felt a little shy. I'm here, he said, grabbing her attention while you smiled. Did you just come back to your apartment? You noticed he was still in his formal clothes. You and Mom have eagle eyes. He chuckled. It's important because my man and her son is living far from us. We need to make sure he's on the right track. Oh really? By the way, I have to tell you something. Sure. Can you guess it? You took a deep breath and leaned back on the couch. No, I can't. Just tell me. Why, Ian? You laughed. Okay, did you get a big project or receiving another award for being the entrepreneur of the year? This time, this is not the case. You sat down and looked at him. Are you coming back? And the moment he smiled, you felt so many emotions inside you. Tears build up in your eyes. Is this true? Are you really coming back? Yes, my company is shifting to Korea permanently next month and I'm coming. I already can't wait. Why are you crying? Aren't you happy? I'm not crying. These are tears of happiness. He smiled. In these 4 years, even though you both lived in different parts of the world, but your relationship built up so beautifully. Jungkook never backed up from his promise, and you guys fell in love even after living long distance. No matter how busy he was, he never forgot to call you once a day. You were always a part of his life. He was a mere employee and now became the most successful businessman in 4 years with his hard work and dedication. You never stopped supporting him, and even after living at a long distance, remains a part of him, comforted him through calls, supported and motivated him when he felt like quitting everything and coming back home. You were staying with your in-laws and they are so much supportive and loving. They treat you like their own daughter and you are so comfortable living with them. Shall we call it a day? Of course, yes. I think we did a lot of stitching today. A slow laugh spread among others while you chuckled as well. But you guys did an amazing job today. We are ready with 4 more designs and these are excellent, to be honest. Our teacher is excellent, so why won't the outcome? It made you laugh a little shyly. But you are looking happy these days. Is there any good news? Even though you are younger than many of your students who came here to learn fashion designing, you have a small brand of your own and a lot of companies give you contracts and do collaborations. They are so impressed with your designing clothes and want you to become a part of them, but you refuse to accept those proposals. Yes, my husband is coming back soon. They all show happiness for you. Everyone knows about Jungkook now as he became the current sensation of business world and the whole media and pages show his success story. Aw, that's so cute. You guys did a lot of sacrifices. It's not easy to live apart from your partner for so many years, but I really want to praise your trust in each other. You guys are the best. You chuckle. Thank you. They all started to leave. Your classes are always over till 6, but today it got a little late. You signed, but the smile was not leaving your face. In the end, you left alone and you were excited to go home. In a few days, Jungkook would be with you and forever. Even the thought is enough to make your day full of happiness and good things. You quickly checked everything once again before you leave, and when you were collecting your stuff, a voice came from back, making your heart beat fast and stronger. You suddenly started to feel nervous and your face flushed. Can I also join here, Mrs. John Jungkook? You were afraid to look back. He walked behind you and you already felt your body getting tensed. What happened? Won't you look at me? You slowly turned back and he was actually standing in front of you. He smiled and spread his arms. You jumped into his arms, making him chuckle. Whoa, this is what I wanted. When you didn't reply, he knew you must be crying, so he broke the hug and made you look at him. Are you crying? You wiped your eyes and looked at him. You want me to laugh? And you said you'll come after a few days. I wanted to give you a surprise. 4 years ago, this was the day we got married. How can I let it go? Happy anniversary, love. You again hugged him, putting your face in his chest. I'm sorry, I completely forgot. He laughed. That's why I came to wish you first. I know you will forget. You broke the hug and looked at him. This is the first time, or else I'm the one who always wish you first. Same to you. He was looking at you with a sweet smile on his face. Finally, he reunited with the woman that has become his whole world. So, did I pass the test? Am I still loved the same? You shook your head while he looked confused. Nope, you did pass the test, but the love is not the same anymore. Why? Did I lack in any way? You smiled seeing his expressions. No, I can't love you the same because that time I told you I was learning to love you. I was falling for you, but now that's not the case. Now I have completely fallen for you. I love you more than that time. The way his lips curled up into a bright smile, you never wanted anything more than this. That means now I can steal your first kiss. With that, he pressed his lips against yours and pulled you closer before kissing you. It was completely new to both of you. Only you guys know how hard it was to live separately when those years were important for your marriage. But so many good things happened that might not have possible living together. Now the trust between both of you is unbreakable and love became stronger. Did mom and dad know that you were coming today? You paused when you opened the door and saw a huge bouquet of flowers. You blushed. You couldn't believe that this guy came with all the preparations. You stepped back and looked around, but he was standing in the back of the car. You walked near him. Did you come with a whole plan? You paused and bit your lower lip because now you couldn't stop yourself from blushing. This is just the start, sweetheart. He walked near you and extended a rose in front of you. You are special and you should know that. Today whatever I am, it's only because you came in my life as a good luck charm, and I will always keep you with me. You took the flower and looked at him, but I forgot to buy anything. I thought we will celebrate once you come back. This is not fair. What can I give you now? He wrapped his arms around you and pulled you closer. I already have you, the most precious gift. I don't need anything, but if you want, then you can give me one thing. I mean, it will be for both of us. Really? What's that? He smiled and pinched your cheek lightly because you are more innocent than he thought. Tell me, I can at least prepare it. A child? Your cheeks turned pink and you felt so shy, making him giggle. I'm serious right now. And me too. Shall we go home? Or you are planning to stay here until I'll give you a child? He laughed. Why are you bringing me to the backyard? Just trust me and wait. Is it really needed to cover my eyes like this? I'll going to see it anyways. But that would be different. You know how much I and dad work hard for this. Why did you trouble mom and dad? They were happy and wanted to be a part, so I wasn't able to say no. Okay, now I'll remove my hand. He said, stopping you, and then slowly remove his hands. You were too stunned to say anything. Your hand slowly came to your mouth and eyes started to glitter due to tears. Jungkook smiled and walked near you. So, how is it? How much would you like to rate me on the scale of 10? You were trying to control your tears. A million. He chuckled and hugged you. I love you. You broke the hug and looked at him. Where are mom and dad? Here. You both turned back and saw them coming from the back door. A bright smile appeared on your face seeing them. They are the people who you are blessed to have in your life. Happy marriage anniversary, my children, she said, pulling you both into a motherly hug. God bless you always. Did you get your surprise, Wayne? You broke the hug and chuckled while looking at him. You guys knew that he was coming today, right? It was his plan to not tell you. Thank you so much for your cooperation. We were happy that he chose this day. He has become very thoughtful. And this is for both of you from my and your mom's side. He said giving you a gift box. What was the need for it, Dad? You guys already did so much. This is our love, and one more thing. I know this is weird, but me and your dad are going out and we'll come back home tomorrow. It may take more time, so. But why, Mom? She knew you didn't understand. We already spent our time with Jungkook and now he'll live here only. This is your day. You guys met after 4 years, so spend your time together. Her cheeks turned red when you understood. She chuckled. Okay, then we'll leave now. And also, oh my god, how can I forget? Jungkook brought you some gifts, so I chose a dress for you to wear it tonight. Is it okay? Jungkook was smiling slightly. You nodded. Okay, then enjoy. Bye. And then they both left. Suddenly you started to feel so nervous. Jungkook cleared his throat and walked in front of you. So, do you have any plans? You were already feeling so shy and the way he was making you blush was too much for you to handle. You were feeling so many butterflies in your stomach. Wow, are you blushing? Let me see your face because I can't differentiate between you and those roses. You turned your back towards him and covered your face with the gift box in your hands, making him laugh. How will it work if you feel so shy? He said, coming in front of you and held your hands before making you look at him. You know what? I always wonder how lucky I got to have you in my life. You were afraid that I would fall for some other woman and I wanted to finish all the work just to come back to you because I don't think there is any woman who can win my heart when you have marked it all yours. He kissed the palm of your hand, making you feel a tickle. You are not only my wife, but a friend, the person who motivated me to not give up and keep on doing. You are my whole life, Ryan. It's just so crazy to even think that you actually waited. You won't believe, but there were days when I cried because I thought I was being selfish. I didn't give you the thing that a wife always wants from her husband. I'm sorry. But the story we wrote is different and unique. It's special because even after not knowing each other much, we decided to trust each other. Isn't it amazing? And you were never selfish. You are responsible, you are realistic and a dream man. That's why I love you. That's why I chose to fall for you. And I will always love you. Now you are a super famous businessman. There's no way I'm going to leave you. And about the time we didn't get to spend with each other, we'll fill that gap now. It's never too late, right? He chuckled and nodded before placing a kiss on your forehead. Yes, it's never too late. So, what are we going to do?